Hey, it's Paula here from Snuggle Puppy Applique, and I was going to give you a tutorial on button joints. First, let's talk about where the legs are in proportion or in relation to the doggy's body. So you'll notice that the front legs are right below the shoulder. So the shoulder is going to be about at the base of the neck. When I first did it, I put him too close, and I realized that it was kind of under the neck. He's got a nice chest here. It's supposed to be like that. So then the back legs, when his back legs are positioned, you'll notice that his little haunches, or I don't know what those are, that they stick out past his booty. So you don't want these to be way at the end, but don't put them way far in either. Okay. So the first thing that I did, I'm going to do these front legs, is I marked with a dot on both sides about where I thought they should be attached. And then I put this long needle through. This needle is a doll maker's needle. For this little guy, I was able to use, this is the 5x7 size, I was able to use a regular sewing needle. So I put the needle all the way through, and then I'm going to examine it from kind of all angles to make sure that it's equal. So you can see it's kind of perpendicular to the middle of the body, this direction, and so forth. So you just kind of making sure that it's even on both sides. So now one leg's not higher than the other. And I have a long piece of thread that is not knotted. I have also marked with a little dot where the needle's going to go through my legs. Oops, looks like I need to trim that. And I have a button for each side. So we're going to start this. So you start just by sticking it through, and you put it all the way. Well, it doesn't have to go all the way through. And then it's going to come out, the needle's going to come out where my little dot is. Oh, perfect, first time. And then I'm going to put a button on. And it's easiest if you have a 2-hole button, although you can do this with a 4-hole button. And then just pull it all the way through, but I'm going to leave a tail here on this side. All the way down. Then I'm going to go back through the other hole, back through that dot, back through the body at the dot, coming out again at the other dot. Actually, that needs to be a little bit lower. There we go. And now I'm going to put, here's my tail again. Now I'm going to put the other leg on. Coming right out where that dot is. And then the button. Pulling that through. Whoops, it gets kind of crazy here for a minute. And then back through the buttonhole, back through the leg, back through the body, coming out the other side. You want to make sure it's coming out right where that dot is, or right about there. And then back through this, through one of the eyes. Okay, almost done. So it's a little bit wobbly here. Can pull both ends, try to tighten it up a little bit. All right, so for the last one, I'm going to go through this button again, all the way through the pooch, coming out on the other side, all the way through again. Oops, there we go. Should have had maybe a little bit longer because it's, my needle's, my needle's so long. So then I'm gonna go through the buttonhole and through the leg and come out at the armpit. Whoops. There. Okay. And it's the same armpit that I had my original tail. So let's go through this again. You go through the body, through an arm, up the buttonhole, down the buttonhole, back through the other arm, up a buttonhole, back down through the buttonhole, across again. Do that one more time, then come back and go through, and then throughout one buttonhole, in the other, but come out at the armpit. If you go back and forth a couple more times, it's not going to hurt anything. You just want to make sure it's at least twice on each leg. So now you want to kind of tighten it up here. And you'll find that if you have stuffed your pup firmly, that he should stand up. Obviously not until he has both legs. And then you basically tie this here, which it's going to be hard to do with this big needle. Okay, tie it under the armpit twice. And then you can do one of two things. You can either just cut the ends and they're tucked under the armpit, or you can put the needle all the way through until it comes out the other side and then trim close to the surface, and then the string pops back in, which is like the technical doll maker's way to do it, but I'm fine with just snipping it under the armpit. There we go. Okay, and then we move on to the back legs. That's how you do it, same way. So you just go through a couple times and then tie under the arm, basically. All right, great. Hope you guys are having fun. Bye-bye.